especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Parker's shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Over to the left wing. And Anderson kicks to Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at B, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And a little over. For 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ginobili attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And the Clippers have possession. 6-point game. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over the back call there.
Here's Ginobili. Duncan outside. To the inside. Here's Parker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Here's Sparks. Buries it from 3-point range.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Now here's Parker. Duncan outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Sparks. And he gets the bucket. B's got 12.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now here's Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
Nice shooting.
Foul. And Los Angeles will go.
Wake up.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Neal kicks to Ennis. He dishes it to Hawes. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Game 5.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Sparks in at point guard. Spencer Hawes out there with Anderson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Wilcox in at the shooting guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Mills can't hit.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys,
GamerBlaise B in the last outing against the Spurs really lit it up. He ended up with 56 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night. Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Clock at 6. Anderson against Leonard on the money from 12 feet away. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Here's Sparks. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Spurs trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Hawes up top, covered by Mills. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 19 points for B.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Griffin comes in for Spencer Hawes. And Paul subbed in for Wilcox. Dan Antonio also making some changes. Splitters checked in for Dion. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Los Angeles leading by 16. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
All right, Doris, thanks. Spurs trail by 17. Parker outside, passes to Ginobili. They set the pick. Parker against Paul. Back to Ginobili. Leonard on the wing. Launches it. Ginobili misses.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Sparks. And a great assist. Assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now 24 points for B. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across. He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there. And
dialed in from long range. I like it.
Still see him kind of slide.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake.